Hello and welcome. I'm Rebecca, and today I am sharing with you my realistic working mom meal prep. Now, I wish I could get all my meal prep done in one day, but most often it just doesn't happen. So I usually spread it out throughout the week and just get it done when I can. So I am going to be prepping a shrimp Cobb salad and making extras for other dishes through the week, a sweet potato and brisket hash, while prepping other veggies for the week. And I'm going to be making some baked chicken when I'm cooking dinner one night to make salads on another night. And the day that I make the salad, I am making a delicious banana pudding. So stay tuned. If you don't have time to get it done in one day, that's all right, Mom. You can get it done whenever you have time. It'll still work out just fine. Let me know what your meal prep style is below. Check out all the recipes in the description box. Hey, I'm a busy mom and I want to have fun on Sunday and just spend all day in the kitchen. So in order to get our 5-mile walk in and go to the pool for a few hours, I have some stuff I have to get done today. Luckily, I already prepped breakfast, so I have 2 breakfast sandwiches for Chris and I made these delicious PB and chocolate oat muffins from Lauren. And I use almond butter instead of peanut butter, and I use monk fruit sweetener instead of honey. Because I just personally do not cook with honey, and I don't have peanut butter. I had almond butter, and it seemed to work out perfectly. They were delicious. And so if Taylor's going to have that for breakfast, we're going to have the sandwiches for breakfast. We're going to head out, go for our walk, come back. I'm going to put together the salad that I'm prepping right now, and then I will do more prep on Monday. We've got some bacon almost done in the oven. It's a little meal prep on a late Saturday night so we can have a fun day on Sunday. Going in next are these shrimp. So I'm making a shrimp Cobb salad. I will link the recipe below, but I have seasoned these a little bit more than what the recipe calls for. So I have salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, a sriracha powder, and a seafood seasoning with a little bit of grapeseed oil because I'm out of olive oil. And I'm just going to mix all that around, and that's going to go in once the bacon is done. And over here are our eggs. Eggs are done. Look at that sizzle. I just cooked it for 24 minutes at 425. This is a whole pound of thick cut bacon. Shrimp's turn. So the bacon is done. Can you guess what I'm going to do? Yep, how could I not? And I'm going to bake this for probably 7 minutes at 425. So I'm just going to wash this because I literally just put the marinade, or just put the seasonings and the shrimp in here just to let it marinate for just a couple of minutes. I'm just going to wash this, and then when the shrimp are done, I'm just going to store it in this container in the fridge overnight because I don't like doing dishes. Our eggs are done. 3 minutes on high pressure in the Instant Pot, and then I have just a little ice bath here in the container that I'm going to store the eggs in because once again, I'm not trying to do any more dishes. This is what they look like after 7 minutes at 425. Do not waste that bacon grease. It is perfectly good to cook with, especially for a shrimp Cobb salad. And I will leave the recipe that I'm using below. My sister shared it with me. Okay, the shrimp are put away. And I usually save my bacon grease, but since I cooked the shrimp on the bacon grease, I'm not going to save it. But let me tell you, if I had some corn, I would definitely roast up the corn in here, and I would make some like corn chowder. That'd be so delicious. So I gotta remember that next time I do this recipe. Okay, I made the salad dressing, and the recipe is also linked in the recipe with the Cobb salad. So it's like all one recipe with the salad and the dressing. Now I did end up using a stone ground mustard rather than spicy brown mustard, but listen, I just use what I have and it'll be just fine. Mustard is mustard. So I just peeled the eggs. I let them sit for a couple minutes. Tell me, you guys, how do you hard boil your eggs? to use the Instant Pot or not, because once I started with the Instant Pot, I've never went back. I do 3 minutes on high, and then I basically let it just do the quick, not the quick release, but I just let it do a slow release for maybe 3 minutes. Like basically it's when it's ready to open, I open it, then I let it sit in here for a few minutes, then I peel it and I put it back in because the eggs were still a little bit warm. So I am going to just let them sit in the water while I clean up everything, and then I will drain the water and put them in the fridge. Wow, the Instant Pot is put away the same night I use it. Man, I'm really growing up. Alright, so the eggs are peeled, the shrimp is cooked, the bacon is cooked, the dressing is ready. We are going to use all of the shrimp for the salad, some of the eggs for the salad, and some of the bacon for the salad. So we'll have some eggs left over for other salads through the week and for just snacks. And then we also have some bacon left over for the week for Taylor's breakfast to go with the muffins or the pancakes that we still have left over. And we might have a little bit of dressing left over too. We'll see. So I've got the salads made. We just got back from our walk and getting ready to go to the pool. And so I made a salad for myself, for Chris at the pool, and then one for Chris's lunch tomorrow. Then I'm going to make a little snack pack for Taylor to take to the pool. She probably would eat salad, but I'm just going to do like a little snacky thing for her. And then for the salads today, we have the lemon dressing. And then for Chris's salad tomorrow, we'll just have the Boathouse Farms Ranch. And then what I'm probably going to do is tomorrow or the next day make another batch of salads. We don't usually take salads to the pool. And so I'll just basically refill these containers, make some room in the fridge, and we'll meal prep again. I am starting my day with a cup of coffee, and I just have some chocolate almond milk in here. So I am getting ready to make a sweet potato oven hash. I have 1½ sweet potatoes, half a red pepper, and 1/4 of a red onion all chopped up on each sheet pan. Then I'm going to drizzle it with some olive oil or grapeseed oil in this case, salt, pepper, and paprika and cinnamon. I'm getting ready to throw in the sweet potato hash into the oven. I just find it so much easier to cook in the oven rather than cooking on the skillet. Plus, look, I can make so much more. And this is going to be for breakfast, and this can be a side item for dinner. So I like to have a sweet potato hash with some chopped up brisket, or really any meat. I've done it with sausage, with chicken, with leftover pork chops. And then you top a fried egg on it, throw some hot sauce on, and you are good to go. But these two sheet pans are going in at 425 for about 25 to 30 minutes. And what I'm going to do is at about 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to rotate these two pans. That way they do get evenly cooked. Pan 2, they are done, and it was about 28 minutes at 425, and I did rotate it about halfway through. And now that I have my chopping board out, I'm going to go ahead and prep my veggies. Prep some peppers for our shrimp fajita bowls this week. I'm also going to slice up a cucumber for salads and for a snack with hummus. And then I'm also going to slice up some radishes for our tacos this week. So I just chopped up leftover brisket, and we're going to have that with the hash and then also for tacos. So I've got all the leftover brisket in here. It's all chopped up, and I did trim a lot of the fat off. There's definitely still some fat on the brisket because it's a brisket, but it's all ready to go. I'm going to throw this away, put this in the freezer, and we can take from it each day or whenever we need it. So I'm making beef stroganoff for dinner right now, and I can link the recipe that I am following down below. And I'm using some Greek yogurt instead of sour cream, which is what I plan on doing, but the recipe actually calls for that. Boiling some water for some noodles. And I'm getting ready to throw some chicken into the oven. Taylor's having leftover pork chops and mashed potatoes, which is what we had for dinner last night. And since the oven is on, I'm going to go ahead and cook up this chicken to have for chicken Cobb salads this week. And I'm loving this new seasoning I found when we were in Florida. And it's just a spicy Montreal seasoning. Super good on chicken, vegetables, steak, all of the things. Today is Thursday. We had leftovers for dinner tonight. So here is the chicken that we cooked the other night. And what I'm going to do with that is actually make some salads. So for these salads, I just have some spring mix, some onions, the sliced radishes we prepped the other day, and I just have some grape tomatoes. And I'm going to shred up a little bit of this cheddar cheese to go on top. And then for our salad dressing, I'm going to put some Red Hot in with the Bolthouse Farms Ranch. And I think that'll be good for Chris and I for lunch tomorrow. And I made the dessert. So I will share the recipe with you below in the description box. But this is what I'll call a low dairy, low sugar-ish banana pudding, because I used the sugar-free banana pudding Jell-O with a 1/3 cup of yogurt and a 1.5 cups of unsweetened almond milk, and I actually had to substitute a little bit of water, but the truth is almond milk is mostly water anyway, and it worked out perfectly. And then I sliced up 2 bananas. Oh, but first I did put some graham cracker sticks on the bottom. They're sticks. And then I added the pudding, and then I added the sliced bananas, and then I added this coconut whipped cream, which I made by just using a can of coconut cream, mixed it with some monk fruit sweetener and some vanilla. And I've already tasted it, and it's freaking delicious. I cannot believe I have not made banana pudding in so long. But I sprinkled it with cinnamon because that makes it so delicious. But you can see it's such a balance. I mean, this is sugar-free. This is sugar-free. I mean, this is not sugar-free. We have a little bit of dairy in the Greek yogurt, but we have coconut cream. You know, it is what it is. That's just how I am. Again, all about that balanced life. So I'm going to finish up the salads, and I'll show you what they look like in the end. The lunches are ready now. Just going to get our salads and go to bed. Good night. So this is Chris's lunch. I pack his lunch every single night before he goes to work. And this is the salad I just showed you. And then we have a Vans gluten-free PB&J bar. It's just like something sweet to snack on. He's will pick me up. And I always give him like just a small protein, so a cheese stick and a banana. And then I also give him some sort of like snack starch carby thing. And these are some hotter than hot jalapeno kettle chips. And I thought that might be nice to go along with the salad. They're a little spicy chicken salad kind of thing going on. But just in case you're interested, that's what I do for him. By the way, real life, working mom, not the 9 to 5. This is how I meal prep, and this is when I do it. Now granted, not every single time is at 11 o'clock at night, but that does happen quite often because I get so busy throughout the day that I'm like, oh, well, what are we going to eat tomorrow?